this is at all as severe as the last one or not as severe?
Um, I mean, I don't think it's as severe. Um, so yeah, no, I mean that's really all I know. I don't think it's as severe as the last one.
Is this one that's going to be tough for you to be on the field Monday night? Is it going to be more of a week thing for you?
Um, I mean, I'm sure. I didn't really ask too many questions. I mean, at this point, I'm trying to get back as quickly as I can, and I'm going to let them know exactly what I can do, every day to try to push it as much as I can, as fast as I can.
What did you feel on the play? What kind of happened? What did you feel?
I mean, I just went to turn up. I saw that I got the edge, so I went to turn up the field, and I just felt that hammy grab.
Christian, you threw your hat, went right into the blue tent. You didn't look happy on Sunday night. Did you fear it was worse? Is it better than you initially feared? What went into those emotions, and what have you felt since?
I mean, no. I mean, I don't care if it only kept me out for just that game. I mean, I don't want to be hurt at all. So I mean, it could have, um, you know, been fine and just kept me out for that game, or it's kept me out for 1 week. I was going to be just as mad as if it was an injury that was going to keep me out for multiple weeks. So I mean, I was just upset. Obviously I've dealt with injury this season. Obviously a lot more than I would have liked to. So it was just tough to have to deal with something again.
I know injuries are part of the game. Obviously, everyone goes through them. When you're having the recurring hamstrings like you are, have you looked at in any way that you can switch things up to try to make the game preventable?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I know being a professional athlete that I got to be out there to, I got to be out there playing. I've definitely looked at ways to try to prevent it. It's just tough thing to prevent.
What have you looked at? What kind of ideas have you had, and what kind of changes do you think you might?
I mean, literally everything. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure out ways and talk to different doctors and do different things to try to figure it out. I mean, it's a full body thing. So I mean, I really got to hammer in this off season at making sure everything with my body is correct. From the back to the hips to the knees, just to make sure that everything is working properly, so there's no stress anywhere else.
Is it a matter of just being tightly wound muscularly? I mean, you're obviously a lean guy with a lot of muscle. Does that play into it?
I mean, I'm sure it does. Just being as long, as fast. Um, Obviously, I mean, it's just a scientific thing. You don't want to be, super loose, being so fast. I mean, that a little bit of tightness is what gives you that speed. So I mean, I'm sure there's a risk to that, but there's obviously, I'm sure ways to be able to manage it. Still, just gotta figure out what that is.
Does it feel better than it initially felt Sunday when it happened?
It definitely does. In the moment, it definitely was pretty painful, and then obviously I'm sure it hurt a little worse just with my mentality that I'm dealing with this again. So I'm sure that made it worse, but it's feeling a lot better today than it did that day or the day after.
Was that part of your reaction, just like, crap, here we go again?
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Definitely was. I was definitely pretty upset about it.
Same hamstring or a different one from the end of training camp start this season?
It's the same side.
How much does this make the Monday night game work in your favor, maybe just having an extra day?
I mean, any extra time that we can get, it would definitely be huge. But obviously, got to be smart with it as well. Obviously, wouldn't be going unless I felt 100%.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, but I mean, obviously, we're only a couple days out. Haven't really gotten moving a ton yet, so we just gotta take it day by day, and hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up feeling a little bit better and just continue on.
There's never a good time for this to happen, obviously, whether it's training camp. But you kind of you found yourself in the game a little bit, and it got off the last couple of weeks. I imagine the frustration's got to be pretty high. Where are you at kind of mentally?
I mean, I'm always going to find a happy place mentally. I mean, I'm never going to let anything affect me too much, because I know I still regardless of me being out there or not, I know I still have a role to play in my mind, and I'm going to play that role the best of my ability. But I mean, it's tough. Obviously, I want to be playing football. That's my job. That's my passion. That's what I love to do. So it's definitely tough to not be able to do that.